guys. What's your take on the Spurs so far?
And I thought the defense was key here for this club. They really tightened up and made it difficult on their opponent.
How about the help on the drives and rotations? I mean, they've really been in sync as a unit.
Sapahi, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
That's his first personal foul.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for San Antonio.
A lot of success from mid-range so far for them, guys. If nothing else works, they can always fall back on the jump shot.
And the other thing we're seeing is great ball movement. We're seeing a lot of good offensive execution, ball movement, player movement, setting up assists.
Here's Mills. He dishes it to Diao to the left wing. That's a two from Bellinelli. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's the three, and that one's good.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Spurs leading by 5. Ginobili outside, feeds it to Diao. Mills, that's a two-pointer. It's blocked, and he gets it back. Ginobili with the three. Good. Ginobili's got his first 3 points of the game.
A wide-open three. They need much better communication defensively.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kevin, as you know, Tony Parker is now an elder statesman in the NBA. His father feels as if he's been a mature force since he started playing at the French Training Institute. Parker's father said, quote, "I don't think you can get any more mature than that. Leaving home at 14, you have to become a man on your own. Guys?"
Thanks, Doris.
Tremendous dedication to the game. It's great to remember just how far he's come.
And the first one drops. And so he makes both from the line.
They've been getting more and more physical as this game has gone along.
Clearly, and they've gotten a lot of trips to the line because of it here in the second quarter.
Now here's Ginobili. Up top, Mills. Shoots from the elbow. That one wide left.
He's been trying to add that mid-range shot to his arsenal, but it still isn't there.
Inside. It's good, and the San Antonio lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Bogdanovich.
Still trailing, but their offense is off life support here in the second quarter. It's got a pulse.
Yeah, they're making some shots now, Clark, finally starting to make up some ground.
Ginobili's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Dishes to Klaiser. Launches a three, and another three for Fenerbahce. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Here's Ginobili. That's good. Ginobili's got 5 points now this quarter.
Great move to the hoop, and I love the finger roll finish.
Stripped it away. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Bellinelli's got the ball, and the basket by Ginobili.
After going scoreless in the first, he's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
Fenerbahce trails by 5. The dish now to Klaiser. There's the pick. Second quarter. Here's Bogdanovich. Just 3 to shoot, 11 feet away. Again, Fenerbahce scores.
Well, they really started to come on here in the second.
Playing much better here, guys, and it looks like they're starting to make up some ground. We'll see if that can continue.
Now here's Ginobili. He kicks it to Mills. Fires the three. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
There's some good defense for you. I mean, for somebody who's as good at shooting the three as he is, you need a defender who's equally adept at guarding against it. That was well done.
Well, then they picked the right guy to put on it.
Count that one. And that's now 9 points for Manu Ginobili.
Boy, great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, it sure was. He made a beeline for the bucket as soon as they got the ball. Right away, straight to the rim.
Here's Bogdanovich. He's got 6. Again, Fenerbahce scores.
Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's got it going now.
Ginobili, that's for 2. Again, the Spurs, good for 2.
You know, he's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
Over to the wing. Here's Mamatoglu. No good off the front iron. Spurs leading by 5. Here's Bellinelli. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili. Bellinelli's got his first 2 points. So it's Fenerbahce now. Here's Sapahi.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. So both teams making some changes here. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. There's 1:34 left here in the second. Parker, right side. Here's Leonard. Here's Splitter. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
You know, not really a significant margin in terms of them rebounding, but enough to get the job done.
Yeah, I mean, it's helping them get the lead. And if they can continue to rebound like this, I think they're going to be in pretty good shape.
Here's Bjelica. There's the pick. Passes it to Prelzic. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Yeah, they've been the aggressors, Clark, and getting the ball inside into that lane area has been huge for them.
Parker. And the shot falls short this time. Fenerbahce trails by 5. Sapahi, guarded by Green. And he makes good on the layup. 5 points in the game.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Stolen away. They push it up 4 on 3. Here's Bjelica. He's covered by Leonard. It's rebounded by Boris Diaw. Parker with him. He's got 6. Parker left side. Outside Leonard with the fadeaway. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Second quarter ends in a tight one. Spurs out in front. They lead by 3. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. It's been one outstanding game from Manu Ginobili.
I know we've said this many times before, but I'll say it again. He had a great first half, just an explosive offensive display there.
At the end of the day, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had. He can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
Here is Splitter. Here's Duncan. Soft touch off the glass. Duncan's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Spurs.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
No question. Pound it into the painted area and continue to put pressure on that defense.
So it's Fenerbahce now, trailing by 5. Green with the rebound.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that they've been able to dominate.
Yeah, they've chased down that pumpkin often.
Great job. Taking it right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left them no choice but to foul there.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws of this game. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. And here's Fenerbahce. And that one's good. He's got 6.
Well, that's one way to get your second half started on the right foot. An easy layup against some soft defense.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in.
It's his 4th foul, and I'm sure he picked it up a little earlier than he would have liked.
Boris Diaz checked in for the Spurs. Fenerbahce trails by 4. Krelzic, the pass to McCaleb. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. For Fenerbahce, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. Spurs leading by 3. Outside, Green. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Green's got 5 now.
He shouldn't be afraid to take that shot more often. He's solid from there.
Pass to Krelzic. Now the pass to Zoric. Here's Bjelica, covered by Parker. 4 on the shot clock. Bogdanovic, the 10-footer finds the target. He's got 10.
Well, this is what happens when he gets on a roll. You are not going to see a better rhythm shooter than him.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Oh, no, you hate to see that. Those are just the kind of errors that can cost you in a game like this.
So both teams making some changes here. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Passes it to McCaleb. Here's Bogdanovic. He's covered by Ginobili. He used that pick to get in close.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
Oh, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
Now, here's Diallo. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
And Fenerbahce making a change here. Clays has checked in. Clark, their offense has been great here.
Yeah, I love the way they've looked. Really strong and together.
Yeah, and very aggressive, too. Keeping the defense off balance with their ball movement. I like the way they look.
Here's Bogdanovic. He's got 10.
Couldn't convert, but nice little 2-man game there.
And it wouldn't surprise me to see them go back to that the next trip.
Parker dishes to Ginobili. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got his 5th assist in this one. Fenerbahce trails by 4. Pass to Bjelica. They set the pick to the wing on the left. And the whistle blows. It'll be on Thiago Splitter. And Fenerbahce making a change here. And Bjelica kicks to Kleza. Pass to McCaleb. Shot clock at 6. And Parker with the block.
He has not been on his game. And, you know, their deficit isn't totally on him, but he...
To the paint. Here's Splitter. Stripped away. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Fires the 3. That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut to just 1 in the basket from Kleza.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Now here's Parker. He has 6. The feed now to Splitter. The runner. It's rebounded by Fenerbahce. Kleza's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. They set the pick. The pass to McCaleb. Here's Vidmar. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
From mid-range, it's been a very nice game for them. I mean, they've been finding the bottom of the net a lot.
And another thing they're doing is really taking advantage of fast break opportunities, scoring some easy baskets.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Duncan, he's checked in for Splitter. Bellinelli comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Mills in for Tony Parker. Here's Mills. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Again, the miss by the Spurs. A minute 20 left to play here in the third, and it's rejected. They recover it, and Glazer gets it to go. Now Mills. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
And the officials call it traveling violation.
They're just asleep here tonight. They're not focused, and it's really cost them the lead.
Yeah, well, you can't play the game well if your concentration level is low. And carelessness with the ball, in many cases, a lack of concentration.
It's rebounded by Boris Diaw. Spurs trail by 3. Here's Bellinelli. That shot's good on the assist by Ginobili. Bellinelli's got his second basket of the game.
Great-looking bounce pass to set up that play.
Pass to Bialica. Here's Sapahi. Here's Vidmar. Second chance shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. 6 points for him.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
It's Bialica. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. Duncan. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. For Fenerbahce, they have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. Both teams deciding to change it up. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Diaw. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Fenerbahce leads by just 3. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Well, with this assist, he shows you just what a well-rounded guard he really is. Kind of a combo guard, even though he's listed as a shooting guard. Really a diverse offensive skill set.
We're almost seeing more of that, aren't we? Some guys that have point guard skills that can play both those positions.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's Fenerbahce now. 3-point lead. Sapahi covered by Parker. Pass to Bogdanovic. Clock is at 3. Fades back. And Splitter pulls it down. Splitter's got his 5th rebound in this one. Kept alive. And Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for San Antonio. So it's Fenerbahce now. It's tipped. Inside to take the lead, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Fenerbahce.
Well, anytime they've needed easy points, they've gotten themselves to the foul line. That's been key.
Well, it's been a super performance from beyond the arc, too. I mean, they've been raining in those threes.
And Fenerbahce making a change here. So it's Fenerbahce now. Here's McCaleb. Here's Zoric. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. And Fenerbahce leads by 1.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. First one falls for him. Second free throw, no good.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
McCaleb passes to Glazer. Pass to McCaleb. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. Leonard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Parker outside for the 3, and Diaw gets it to go. The assist by Parker.
It's too dangerous a shooter to leave alone behind the arc.
Fenerbahce trails by 3. Here's McCaleb. The rebound by the Spurs. Splitter's got his 6th rebound on the night. Parker outside. Kicks it to Leonard. Out of bounds. Fenerbahce takes possession.
Now, severe lack of awareness on his part. He had no idea he was near the out-of-bounds line.
And Fenerbahce making a change here. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
At the line for 2.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Spurs leading by 3. Green kicks to Leonard, shoots the 3, and again it's the Spurs from deep.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
And the defense getting bombarded. They just haven't been able to slow him down.
The pass to Prelzic. They set the screen. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
You know, I don't think that was the shot they had in mind, but they'll take it.
Parker kicks to Splitter. Into Green. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Bogdanovich has got his 3rd rebound on the night. From down in the low post, it goes. Now just a 2-point Spurs lead. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
Bielitsa, who's checked in for Fenerbahce. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich coaching his team during that last break. As this game enters winning time, and it really could go either way, he wanted the chance to check in, make sure they're all on the same page, and sticking to the game plan to close it out. Kevin?
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Parker outside. And he gets it to go from the high post.
The mid-range jumper becomes a pretty high percentage shot for him when he has that kind of space.
Fenerbahce trails by 4. McCaleb passes to Prelzic. Off the screen. Again, Fenerbahce scores.
Boy, they are having their way in the paint right now. So many looks right at the rim.
Defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's helped them get the ball in close time after time, Steve.
Splitter misses. They've been hanging in there.
And they've got a chance right now to jump on top.
To tie it up, and it's good on the way in.
What's going on defensively there? A lot too easy.
Here comes Tony Parker. He feeds it to Splitter. Outside, Green. 5 to shoot. Off target with his 3.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
McCaleb passes to Bielitsa. Right wing. We've got 1:13 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Here's Bogdanovich. Passes it to McCaleb. Gets the go-ahead bucket. And it's a 3-point Fenerbahce lead.
Defensively, they can't afford to back off of him that much. You don't want to be giving up easy threes, especially at this stage of the game.
There's Green with the 3. That doesn't go either for Green.
I can't figure out, guys, what's going on with him this quarter. I mean, he hasn't gotten one shot to drop.
Bielitsa passes to Prelzic. And it's out of bounds to Fenerbahce. They'll retain possession.
Now that pass had just a little bit too much heat on it for him to make a clean steal.
Yeah, I think it would have been a tough catch for either of them.
San Antonio making a switch here. Ginobili's checked in. McCaleb covered by Parker. They get it back. Zoric. Great D that time from Leonard. San Antonio with the ball. They need this. Yes! A tremendous three to tie it up.
And you can see it in his eyes right now. Parker is going for the jugular.
Fenerbahce calls timeout. The score is tied at 60. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Zoric. Ginobili outside. Yes!
He's made the most of his chances, hasn't he? But he really needs to continue to work for those good looks.
Fenerbahce calls timeout. They're behind by 2. 3 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what's your take?
With this much time left on the clock, I try to shoot from as close to the basket as possible because that way you have enough time for a quick putback if you miss.
And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. Well, they don't get much more exciting than that, Clark.
They sure don't. And when it was gut check time, this team kept their composure, kept their emotions in check, and got it done.
Well, it's time to say so long. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Tony Parker.
Hey guys, I hope that you are looking forward to this season of NBA 2K TV, and in our debut episode, I'll be chatting with our cover player, Kevin Durant.
This game is for real, man. I mean, this is real life.
Giving you a little inside information about my park. This year, the stakes have been raised. And also giving you some shooting tips with Mr. Mike Wang.
One of LeBron's favorite shots, I see this all the time, is a spin jumper.
Make sure you check it out, and I'll see you there. Hey guys, I hope that you are looking forward to this season of NBA 2K TV, and in our debut episode, I'll be chatting with our cover player, Kevin Durant.
This game is for real, man. I mean, this is real life.
Giving you a little inside information about my park. This year, the stakes have been raised. And also giving you some shooting tips with Mr. Mike Wang.
One of LeBron's favorite shots, I see this all the time, is a spin jumper.
Make sure you check it out, and I'll see you there.